Hello and welcome to TitanHQ. In this video I will demonstrate installing our on-the-go agent or OTG. This is our roaming agent for laptops and Macs that you would like to filter when off the network. We supply this in an MSI format. It is installed from the command line of the laptop or the Mac you would like to install this on. You would be directed to this page to download the MSI. This gives you some overview information on OTG. This also gives you an example installation line of code. Please note, this is for example purposes only. You would use everything up to WebTitan Cloud server URL equals. Here you would replace this with your WebTitan Cloud URL. The DNS resolver is the DNS resolver you have been given also. You can add both DNS resolver IPs separated via a comma. Then the customer email and customer password is the account level username and password. This password is not stored anywhere. This is simply used for initial communication for installation of OTG. Once you have installed OTG, you can change this username and password if you wish. This is an example default installation. We do have a number of outlier parameters. The most commonly used one is the bypass IPs. This is where you can stipulate public-facing IP addresses where you do not want OTG to be effective behind. So OTG has the intelligence to know if I'm behind a certain IP that is listed, do not take over the laptop's DNS requests. If I am at a location and the public IP is not listed as a bypass IP, OTG will kick in and bring the user back to their policy. So I will install OTG now. So the first thing I need to do is to open a command line. And from here I must go into the directory I have downloaded the MSI file to. I know I have downloaded it into downloads. Now I need to create my installation code. I have already done this. If I open up Notepad, we can see here it's the exact same start, but now I have added in my WebTitan Cloud URL. I have added the DNS resolver, my email address, password, and an example bypass IP. So if I was behind 1.1.1.1, it would not kick in. So if I copy this, come back to my command line and paste it in. I simply run this by hitting return, and this will install OTG for me. Some prompts will appear here. Now it's running through the installation and it has complete. I have selected to show a tray icon, but you can have this option removed as well if required. So if I open my tray, I will now see OTG is in place. It is telling me my external IP and it says the status is now connected. So if I go to my WebTitan Cloud interface and come to the roaming tab, as I can see here, there's nothing here. But if I refresh this, come to roaming, as you can see, it's pulled in my desktop name. This is a key sharing between the OTG agent and the cloud. The public IP address would appear here also. The reason it is not appearing here is because I've added my public IP as a static IP already. So in this case, I would most likely add this as a bypass IP. If I went to a coffee shop and connected it to the Wi-Fi, OTG would also still be in place, and I would see my public IP of the coffee shop appearing here. Once I start sending DNS traffic or browsing, my username that I'm logged in with will appear in the Reporting tab. So everything is reported on, and the policy for my user, it will also take effect. So to recap on OTG, first of all, download the MSI file from this link. This will be supplied to you via our account manager or your account manager. Then you would put together the installation code. We can help you with this, no problem at all. Once you have that, come to the laptop, install it via the command line. Please make sure to run the command line as administrator also. Once it is installed, you will see the tray icon appear, and it will show you your external IP, and status will be connected. If I was behind a bypass IP, this would say status bypass. Thank you.